I'm Kenny Lowry. Today we're going to take a look at what we're going to call the flat top boulder. The reason we'll call it flat top boulder is because it's flat on top. Now what a flat top boulder will do for you, it'll give you almost total water coverage on the boulder. Most of the boulders kind of come up in kind of a pinnacle shape, or they're sloped or something like that, and the water will kind of channel off one area on the face of the boulder. But this being flat on top, it'll cover almost the entire boulder. And you actually could tilt this to get it to cover the entire boulder. We do have it tilted slightly forward because we want that water to flow over these ripples and the clefts in the rock right there to give that water action. And you can kind of see that water flashing as it comes over that ripples in that rock, which is kind of an eye-catching thing. At night, you're going to want to uplight that, amplify that action of water and that flashing of water. You're certainly going to want to put lights on it. Now, it's kind of dry here in the back because there again we have it tilted. There is water coming over here, but the most interesting part of this rock is right here on this side and that side right there. That's where most of the water action is coming from. Keep in mind this is a GFRC boulder, which stands for glass fiber reinforced concrete. It's the same material used in exhibits and animal habitat. It has the look, the feel, and the texture of rock at about 1/5 the weight. So it is a mother rock, mold was made of that mother rock, and it picks up every detail in that rock. And I'll show you up close to that on the video here. We can put a disc light in here too. Some of the rocks make sense to put that disc light. That disc light would illuminate that plume of water right there. That's kind of a feature that you could do on this boulder. Some boulders, it really doesn't add to the boulder, and some boulders it does. I think this is one where it could add to if you want to view it a lot at night. If you're really not going to be viewing it at night, I probably wouldn't do the disc light. There's no advantage to having that unless you're going to be really seeing it a lot at night. Uplighting is definitely a must there. So right now, I'll grab the camera. We'll take a close-up look of it. Hopefully you get closer, you'll be able to hear it too as well. It's a nice looking mid-sized boulder. Most of our boulders are kind of vertical. We do have some that are kind of flat. This one's kind of in between. So it's got a category all its own. It does have vertical to it and also kind of that flat, elongated look too. You can see the way that water comes over there. It's really neat the way it flashes. So it's got a nice cascading effect coming over that boulder. And we'll go all the way around it here so you can kind of see that. And you can see the back side is kind of dry because there again we have it tilted slightly, and that's something you can do on your end, tilting to get the water to come off the way you want to. Get the light kit that we have, which is easy to install. Go out there at night, kind of play with the different angles on lighting it. Of course, landscaping around your boulder is very important, especially with the boulder fountains. The greenery tends to soften all of that rock, so that is a must that you do.